So, congratulations! You've taken the first step into project management through the APMIC. Now, we'll have a quick look at what to expect. I'm going to keep it pretty brief because obviously we're going to go into much more detail on all of this all the way through the course. So, just a little bit of what to expect. So, interactive scenario-based learning, pretty self-explanatory. It's going to use real-world, realistic scenarios which you can apply yourself to. You can make the decisions, you can overcome the challenges, and hopefully learn by some pseudo-doing. Next, learning reinforcement through repetition. You've already heard me mention the same things multiple times. Now that's by design. That's intentional because research does show that the human brain needs to be exposed to something normally about 7 times before it then retains it into the long-term memory. So that's why that happens. So we're going to go over the same key bits of information again and again and again. Through that repetition, that's going to put that into long-term memory. So as and when you need to pull that out in the real world, it's going to feel like instinct. It's going to feel like second nature. Moving on, we've got expert-led video modules, which is going to be presented by myself and others, industry-leading experts that have multiple years of experience, and experience delivering projects ranging from tiny to massive. So you're going to be able to extract that real-world information and experience and expertise that comes from us. Live interactive webinars, again, being able to interact with those industry-leading experts and the people with the experience in the field. With it being a live webinar, you can interact, you can ask questions, you can try and gain as much information as you want out of them by focusing on the right things. Comprehensive downloadable resources. Again, this comes back to the fact that you can study how you want, when you want. You'll be able to access a wealth of downloadable resources. There's going to be toolkits, there's going to be checklists, there's going to be presentations. These are things that are going to help you on the course, but also these toolkits, these checklists, you can take those when you go onwards and upwards within project management, take them with you and apply them in the real world. Application-focused assignments and case studies. So this is about applying the knowledge through practical assignments and real-world case studies. Again, it's hands-on experience. It's learning through doing and actually executing your own projects and case studies. Again, comes back to a very similar point, extensive practice and simulation exercises. So it's about reinforcing the learning, doing it again and again and again until it becomes second nature to you. So that when you need to bring that information out in the real world, it is just instinct, it is there, it's easily accessible because you've learned through doing, you've repeated, the repetition has just ingrained it within your knowledge. And preparation for industry recognised certification and career advancement. So this is about the support, this is about the tailoring of this course and everything that it encompasses to get you through, to give you that certification and to help you move forward along in your career path. Flexible, self-paced and accessible learning. We've spoken about that before. We've spoken about you can do this wherever you are, whenever it is and however you want to do it. This is yours to interact with. You can learn at your own pace and through your own methods to make sure you get the most out of the course. Pretty simple. Dedicated community support and mentorship. This is massive. You can't understate how important this is. Having someone you can reach out to 24/7 for support, guidance, advice, tips, tricks, whatever. And also mentorship, sitting under the wings of someone that has the experience of delivering large projects, programs, and scopes of works. You'll be able to gain so much insight and information from that. And again, this is yours to interact with how you choose. So you can do as much or as little of that as you want to do. This is all about you tailoring the experience, which in essence is what project management is. Project management is all about tailoring a project-focused approach to meet the project. It doesn't have to be agile. It doesn't have to be waterfall. You don't have to follow Prince2 or APM. You tailor your approach based on what's going to work and what you're comfortable with, just like this course. So that's a little bit of a brief overview. We'll leave it there. And next step is lessons. So I'll see you there.